Good morning everybody, and today I am going to definite integral, and definite integral of bracket x, that means greatest integer function, and the integration of fractional part of x. Let us tell you first what is the meaning of fractional part of x and bracket x. See here, if I take x is equal to 2.715, and this can be written as 2 plus 0.715, and this 2 is called the integral part of x, and 0.715 is called the fractional part of x. Okay, and this one I can write, it is denoted as like this, bracket x, and this one as fractional part of x. That means fractional part of x can be written as x minus bracket x, like this. Okay, and this is the definition, meaning of these two, fractional part of x and bracket x. But if x is less than n plus 1 and greater than to n, and n is an integer, n belongs to z, n is an integer, then bracket x is equal to n. That means if x lies between the two consecutive integers n and n plus 1, here it is equal to sign is there, but here there is no equal to sign. It must be strictly less than n plus 1 and greater than to n. That means x should lie between n and n plus 1. Then the value of bracket x will be equal to the lower limit. That means equal to n. Okay. Now that means while determining bracket x should lie between two consecutive integers. So while finding the integration of bracket x, you should split the limits in two consecutive integers. That means, for example, I am telling you integration of bracket x from 2 to 5. You should write like this. Manual process I am telling you, 2 to 3 bracket x dx, then 3 to 4 bracket x dx, plus 3 to 4 to 5 bracket x dx. See here the value of x lies between 2 and 3, and while the values of x lies between 2 and 3, the value of bracket x will be 2. So 2 to 3, 2 into dx. Here the value of x lies between 3 and 4. So the bracket x will be equal to 3. So 3 into dx, and the limit is 3 to 4. And here the value of bracket x similarly will be equal to 4. 4 into dx, 4 to 5. So take 2 outside. So integration of dx will be x, and the limit is 2 to 3. So 3 minus 2, it will be 1. So 2 into 1. Similarly 3 into 1. Similarly 4 into 1. That means 2 plus 3 plus 4. Answer will be 9. So come directly from this to this. Here 2 to 5 is there, and the question is bracket x. So start from lower limit. Here both the limits are integers. This one is also an integer, this one 5 is also an integer. So start from lower limit. 2 plus 3 plus 4. That means you should start from 2 up to the integer just below this 5. That means up to 4. 2 plus 3 plus 4. Similarly, if I take this one as 9, so the answer will be 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. So this is the answer. Starts from 2 and end at 8. Okay. And now question is the very interesting question. If both are not integers, I am again telling you, here if both are integers, then start from lower limit and proceed and take this sum up to the integer just below the upper limit. Okay. And now if both are not integers, that means if I take 4.5 or 4.6 I am taking, that means from 2 to 3 bracket x dx, then 3 to 4 bracket x dx, then from 4 to 4.6 bracket x dx, and apply the definition simply. Here x lies between 2 and 3. That means the lower limit is 2. So the value of bracket x is 2. So 2 to 3, 2 into dx. Similarly, 3 to 4, 3 into dx. Then 4 to 5. X should lie between 4 to 5. And if the value of x lies between 4 to 5, the value of bracket x is 4. Also, if the value of x lies between 4 to 4.6, also the value of bracket x will be 4. So 4 into dx, the limit is 4 to 4.6. See here, what I am doing? Take 2 outside. Actually, what is the process? Integration of a of dx is x. 2 to 3. That means 3 minus 2, which is equal to 1. Similarly, take 3 outside. It will be 4 minus 3. Similarly, take 4 outside. It will be 4.6 minus 4. What is your answer? 2 plus 3 plus 4 into 4.6 minus 4 is 0.6. Now, you can how to write directly from this to this. See here, starts from 2, lower limit, 2 plus 3 plus 4 into 0.6, because it is 4.6. 4 into 0.6. So, I am giving another example. I am continuing this one. See here, if it will be 3 to 9.3, bracket x dx. So, how to do this one? 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 into 0.3. In this way, you can write directly. Don't write these things. You should write directly. Similarly, I am telling another example. See, another example. Both are fractions. 2.3 to 5.4. Usual process, first of all, I am telling you. 2.3 to 3, bracket x dx. Then 3 to 4, bracket x dx. Then 4 to 5, bracket x dx. Then 5 to 5.4, bracket x dx. See, what is the difference I am telling you? Here, if the value of x lies between 2 and 3, the value is from 2 and 3. Any number, from in between 2 and 3, the value of bracket x will be 2. And here 2.3 to 3 also lies between 2 and 3. So the value of bracket x will be 2. Not 2.3, it will be 2. So 2 goes outside, 2.3 to 3, bracket x dx. Bracket x I have taken outside. Then here it will be 3, so take 3 outside. So 3 to 4 dx. In this case, take 4 outside, then 4 to 5, bracket x dx. Then in the last case, I am taking 5 outside, so it is 5 to 5.4, 5.4 bracket x dx.
Sir.
See here. Oh, I have taken bracket x, the value of bracket x to outside. So don't write bracket x here. Here also I have taken the value of bracket x. So only dx. Okay. Here I have taken bracket x to outside. Here also I have taken bracket x to outside. Now see here, what is the answer? 2. The integration of dx is x from 2.3 to 3. That means 3 minus this one. 3 minus 2.3. I will tell you the trick. That means now 3 into 4 minus 3. It is 1. Then 4 into 5 minus 4 is 1. Then 5 into 5.4 minus 5. It is 0.4. See here. What is the trick? 2 into 3 minus 2.3. It is 0.7 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 into 0.4. So this one is the trick and this one is the trick. And don't see these things. See here. What is the trick I am telling you? If you do in usual process, they then tell you the last answer. See here. I am starting with 2.3. From 2.3 to 5.4. 3, 4, 5. And here before 2.3, it is 2 there. And this is a consecutive integer, this is also consecutive integer. And then see here, for this I have written 3, and for this I have written 4, and for this one I have written 5 into this interval 0.4. Again here always I am writing the difference and nothing else. See here, what is the trick? Lower limit into difference. Here I am writing 2.3 to 3 lies between two consecutive integers 2 and 3, and the lower limit is 2. So 2 into the difference between these two, and the difference between 2.3 and 3 is 0.7, and 3, the lower limit is 3 into difference, it is 1, 3 into 1, and in between these two consecutive integers lower limit is 4 into the difference is 1, and here in between 5 and 6 the lower limit is 5 and the difference is 0.4. I am writing 0.4. So this is the logic, and if both are fractions you can write like this. Okay, now let us see another example. See here, now you should write directly the answer. Both are integers, and here x plus 1 bracket of x plus 1 into dx. So put directly 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4, lower limit is 4, and put upper limit. 7 plus 1 is 8. That means the value of this one varies from 4 to 8. So answer will start from lower limit. 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7. So this is the answer. Okay. Now I am giving another example. See here. If the value of this one within the bracket is 2x plus 1, then some multiple of x plus 1 or minus 1 or plus 2 minus 2 anything. But this one should be multiple of x. And the number which is multiplied to x, take its reciprocal. That means 1 by 2. If it is 3x, take 1 by 3. If it is 4x, then write 1 by 4. Then put a bracket here. Then same rule, put 3 here. If you put 3 here, so 3 into 2 is 6 plus 1. It starts from 7. And 7 into 2, put x is equal to 7. 7 into 2 is 14. 14 plus 1, it is 15. So it starts from 7 and ends at 15. So same procedure. 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14. So this is the answer. Okay. Now I tell you if there will be power of x. That means if there will be x square or there will be root x like this. Okay. See here. There is x to the power 2. I am doing. So let x square is equal to t. So derivative x square is 2x into dx is equal to dt. So dx is equal to dt by 2x. And what is x? Root over of t. Okay. See here. The value of x square is t. So bracket of t into dx. In place of dx I am writing dt by root over of t, and 2 I am taking outside. Now what are the limits? Put 1 here. 1 square is 1. And put 2. 2 square is 4. Okay. Then it will be 1 by 2. Since there is bracket of t and the bracket function lies between two consecutive integers. So put a bracket here. So 1 to 2 bracket t divided by root over of t into dt plus 2 to 3 bracket t divided by root t into dt plus 3 to 4 bracket t divided by root over of t into dt. Put a bracket. Now when t lies between 1 and 2, the value of bracket t is 1. So put 1 here. So 1 to 2, take 1 outside. So 1 by root over of t into dt. Here, when t lies between 2 and 3, the value of bracket t is 2. So 2 to 3. So 2 by root over of t into dt. Here, 3 to 4. When the value of bracket t, when the value of t lies between 3 and 4, the value of bracket t is 3. So 3 by root over of t into dt. Now you can solve. Now it will be 3 to the minus of dt. 2 take outside, 3 to the minus of dt. Take 3 outside, 3 to the minus of dt. Now you can do it. Do it. But directly I will tell you how to do this one. Without doing like this, you should do within 2 lines. Okay, let us see. Now, the trick I am telling you, see, listen carefully. Let us start here. See, take x square is equal to t. Simply imagine x square is equal to t. So x is equal to root t, square root of t. X square is equal to t. So x is equal to square root of t. That means the limit will vary in the form of square roots and nothing will change. Simply change the limits. In the previous example, I was changing this one. But here I am telling you how to change the limits, not this one. See here, I have told you x square is equal to t. That means x is equal to square root of t. So here 1 to root 2, then root 2 to root 3, then root 3 to root 4. What is root 4? It is 2. This one. So here, put x is equal to 1. 1 square is 1. Put x is equal to 1. No limit. 1 square is 1. So bracket of 1 is 1. 1 to root 2 into dx. Then put x is equal to root 2. Root 2 square is 2. So bracket root 2 is 2. So 2 goes outside. Root 2 to root 3 dx. Similarly, put x is equal to root 3. Root 3 square is 3. So bracket of 3 is 3. So root 3 to 2 into dx. So what is the answer? Directly I am writing 1 into the integration of dx is x. Upper limit minus lower limit. Root 2 minus 1. 2. Root 3 minus root 2. 3. 2 minus root 3. This is the answer. Directly also you can write. Take the lower limit first. Then root 2 minus root 1. Root 2 minus root 1. Then 2. Then root 3 minus root 2. Then 3. Then it is root 4 minus root 3. Upper limit minus lower limit. Root 4 minus root 3. This is the answer. Okay. Now, I am telling you another example. Here, this is an important formula and which you can put directly. Square root of x, bracket is there, and integration the limit is 0 to n, n into n minus 1 into 400% by 6. See here, I am giving an example. 0 to this is n square, 0 to 9, this one. Here, what is the value of 10? In place of n square I have written 9. That means the value of n is 3. So put n is equal to 3 directly. So 3 into 3 minus 1 into 4 into 3 is 12. 12 plus 1 divided by 6. This is the answer. Or in the same procedure you can take root x is equal to t. So x is equal to t square. So 0 to 1 square, then 1 square to 2 square, 2 square to 3 square. Like this also you can do. But directly you can put here. Okay. Now let us come to another example. Lastly, I am giving you one very important formula. A to b fractional part of x into dx. The formula is b minus a by 2. And here both a and b are integers. Belongs to z. Fractional part of x. In place of this one, I can write x minus bracket x. So instead of writing this one in place of this one, you can find directly. That means see here, example. Equation 0 to 10. Fractional part of x into dx. Upper limit and lower limit divided by 2. 10 minus 0 is 10. 10 by 2. The answer is 5. So directly you can write 5. Okay. Now, come to another example. See this example. It seems very complicated. Is not it? So, how to do this one? 0 to n bracket x dx. 0 to n. What is our rule? 0 plus 1 plus 2 up to n minus 1. Here. Integer just below n. Here n is an integer. So below n it is n minus 1. And 0 to n fractional part of x and dx. It will be n by 2. Upper limit is minus 0. N minus 0 by 2. It is n by 2. And what is the formula? 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n minus 1. N minus 1 into n by 2 divided by n by 2. So n by 2 cancel, remain n minus 1. So this is the answer. Okay. Hope you have enjoyed the examples and tricks I have given. So do these problems. Directly do these problems which I have done.
then tell me if there is any problem. Okay, so thank you for watching my class and wait for my next class.